What's up, you guys? We got another message coming through about this Djinn energy. It's so interesting. I gotta share this. All right, so I just did a reading before this one, talking about Djinns. If this relates, you might want to check that one out. But the message is that maybe somebody. Okay, continuing on to that message, that there may have been somebody who somebody does things in a very unorthodox way. Somebody goes in between the light and the darkness. But somebody also knows that if they go in the darkness, they will be caught by God. They will be caught by their angels, by their ancestors. There's a very interesting message. You guys only take what resonates. But it's almost like somebody was dealing with a lower level Djinn that was attached to a karmic energy. Somebody had to separate themselves from that karmic energy, but somebody may have actually gone. It's like God. Okay, this is going to sound insane, or maybe no. Somebody's ancestors are dark, but they go hard for the light side. They go hard for whoever you are, because you're so pure and you are going to save the bloodline. Okay, so they, just take what resonates, they may have conjured a Djinn to help lift you out of a particular situation. If you felt like you couldn't find God, and maybe you still feel like you can't because of everything that happened, the message is like, it's like God's, it's like there's a frequency. Well, God can go everywhere, but there's a frequency at which, okay, whoever you are, you may have maybe you're very spiritually disciplined, but maybe you had to become a little more undisciplined just to shift your frequency to be able to get into these, to get to be able to essentially share space with a darker energy, and to, I'm hearing covert, hide your light. Somebody had to intentionally lower their frequency. So it's like maybe whoever you are, you're just really clean, and you cannot live without your house being just completely clean. But for a month or something like that, Spirit was like, we need you to this is going to sound insane, be a little undisciplined, because we need to hide your light so that you can call upon karmic justice with regards to the situation. Now, somebody may have gotten a little lost in that energy, but there was always a guide to help you through. But what I am seeing is, in the reading that I did before this, there was some weird Little Red Riding Hood analogy, but what I'm actually seeing is this Djinn, a Djinn trying to attach itself to you or whoever this reading is for, but then somebody's ancestors conjured a similar energy that was at a higher level, though. It's almost like God conjured this demon's boss, and you sat down and you had coffee with this demon's boss, and this demon's boss said, okay, look, this is what you got to do. This is how you deal with this situation. And it brought your frequency up a little bit more. It brought it up, but it was like a slow process, I'm understanding too. I just take what resonates, you guys, okay? But it was like a slow, because I'm seeing a scuba diver ascending. You got to ascend slowly so you don't get, what the hell is that, with oxygen. You have to ascend slowly. So it's almost like there were, oh God, I swear to God, just take what resonates, you guys. But there were energies that were that couldn't stay in that energy with you, but they could almost connect you with energies that could help you get to that next level, up, and then into the surface, into the light, where then you're completely. So somebody might be also, what I'm also understanding is that it's very encouraged for somebody maybe to get back into a discipline and get back into their routine. Okay, what else? Spirit, ancestors of the highest white light. like conjure the light. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately. It's almost like somebody couldn't conjure the light. So it's almost like people were helping them to conjure the light. So whoever this reading is for, if this reading is for you, it was almost like you felt like you couldn't conjure the light. But it was like the universe was working around you to conjure the light for you. To conjure the light for, it's like there's a huge, there were a bunch of angels and wolves and, just there were, like I'm saying, like your ancestors are fucking wolves, okay? Like they, like the good kind, like the, I do love wolves. They're so cute. But I'm seeing a white wolf, actually. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now. So that might be significant. I'm also seeing a white fox. White fox might also be significant. So whoever you are, I feel like you had to be really sly with regards to a situation, and you're ascending now. You're ascending out of this energy. There's something in the... Somebody is getting what the fuck they deserve. Okay, let's talk about how you become a slave to a djinn. Essentially what happens is they really just bank on and rely on somebody getting into the habit of manifesting in an unethical way, or trying to manifest, and the manifestations come through in usually an unethical way, and because you're getting what you wanted, it's almost like you ignore the fact that it's unethical, so to speak. So that may or may not create some sort of karmic debt for somebody, which then may or may not lower somebody's frequency, which then may or may not make them much more susceptible to demonic manipulation and attachment. Okay, but I feel like whoever you are, if this reading is for you, you have been here for many lifetimes and you are out of the karmic wheel. So that shit doesn't work on you. But your main focus is somebody's main focus is just conjuring the light and ascending out of that darkness, okay? If you haven't already, all right? Maybe this is just confirmation that something that this already happened. When you were just like, what the fuck was all that? I was hearing all these fucking voices. All of my manifestations were like getting all wonky and fucked up, and it was like hurting other people, and that's not what I was intending, and and it's like, but and there, I'm also hearing that there's some people who just deserved that karma though too. So like, it's almost like for you, it's almost like your angels and ancestors also made anything that if you interacted with this energy unknowingly, it's almost like your ancestors tried to make sure that the karmic debt wasn't so big, so to speak, okay? Even though you're out of the karmic wheel, you also wanted to make sure that you weren't, creating a certain type of frequency, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because we do leave imprints, and you don't want to go too deep, if that makes any sense. Okay? What else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, I feel like you may have been really surprised by this. I don't know. I feel like that's the end of the reading. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm sending you guys so much love. We got 848 there. Let's look that number up, okay? Okay, angel number 848 is a sign from the universe to keep pursuing your goals, especially when you're in a slump, in order to achieve your dreams. 848 urges you to trust your own abilities and your power to see things through. It also lets you know that a higher power is rooting for your success. God is good. All right, I'm sending you guys so much love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.